Hey guys, welcome back to Indian Tech channel. So another one of the videos I'm gonna do on immigration, and it's gonna be a short at least. Last video kind of got stretched because of the drive, and I was trying to figure out my GPS and all that. Anyway, so I'm still here trying to go where I was planning to go, and still stuck in some kind of a evening hour rush. But here it is. So in last video I spoke about green card, and in what people think and what people assume, that they will marry a green card holder and it will be the end of their problem. So it's not. Another problem that people think, another solution that many people think, is getting a H1B visa, which is a work permit visa, and they think they can get a H1B visa and that will solve everything. But H1B visa can be the start of your problems. You are in India, you are having a job, or you're not having a job. You may be having a job you like or you may not like, but you just want to come and work here. Well, let me tell you one thing. You are in a great situation. If you come to H1B visa on this country, and if you don't have a proper legitimate job on H1B, that will be one of the most expensive mistakes you will ever do. If you get hired by Microsoft or some reputable company, Oracle, Cisco, whatever, great, all the best, great, do come here, enjoy your life, do whatever you wanted to do, if possible, become a permanent resident, going through the process, filing the paperwork and everything, make this your home. But if you are, or if you ever thought of buying your way and getting H1B, I will be very honest with you, don't do it, because I've heard enough stories from people, those who came on H1B visa. I have met those people. I've seen them crying, and they don't know what to do now. So the way it works is, like I've been told, is that there are companies, those who will file H1B visa for you. They take the money from you, and you give them the money, and they will take anywhere from $10, $15, $20,000, something to that amount, and they will give you the visa sponsorship papers. They will send you something. They will create a job. They will advertise it on their website, maybe a local paper, and they will send all that stuff to you, and then they will say, all right, now you can come. And once that all that stuff is done, then you can what you can do is that once they do all that stuff and they send you the papers, and you take those papers, and they will say, okay, send your resume, and they will fix your resume, or they will fix their opening to match your word to word to your resume, and they will say, okay, here you go, so it will look like this job is perfect for you, right? And they will send all that information to you, and they will offer you a job, which of course you will accept, since it's a scam right from the get-go, right? And then you take those papers to the US Embassy, after an appointment, and they send papers to them in a sealed envelope, which only they can open, and you go through all that stuff, and then you get a visa, you don't get a visa, you lost your money already by now. So sometimes they do get a visa, and if you get the visa, you'll come here, right? Guess what will happen to you? They don't have a job, right? They processed the paper for you and they got you the visa. That was the deal. So you have three options. Once you come to US on a fraudulent H1 visa, you have three options. Option number one, you don't get a job since they never had a job, and you waste your time and you realize that all these cars you are seeing on the roads, you can just look at them, but you cannot even sit in one. You cannot drive one. So you realize you cannot buy one, you cannot rent one, except if it's a taxi, and then you will take back. Right? You will fly back to home. Your second option is that will be that company that did your paperwork. They will give you is to look for a job for yourself. Now you will say, you are the one who called me here, and why are you asking me to look for a job? They say, well, we never called you. You wanted to come here, so we helped you to come here. Now, if you want to stay legal, you have to find yourself a job. And in all this, you're saying, so what's the hurry? Why should I go back, or why should I look for a job? I'm there. I can take my own time. No, it's not how it works. On H1B visa, there is a thing which is called bench period. That bench period, by law, says that you can be without a job when you have H1B only for 10 days. So if you don't find a job who is willing to pay you every month, you only have 10 days to go back to India. Otherwise, from 11th day, you will be illegal. You will get deported and probably get banned from coming back to this country. So, like I said, to avoid that situation, you have three ways. A, you go back to India within 10 days. B, you have to be
in 1 mile, keep left at exit.
You may need a luck of a Superman to find a job within 10 days and file for your paperwork to transfer. And this is the most difficult part, because it's not going to happen. Nobody hires a H1B visa in 10 days. Nobody. Yeah, unless, like I said, you have a luck of a Superman. And C, you stay with that company, that fraud company that processed your visa papers, and you pay them the money to process your payroll. So the way it works is, if you are saying, let's say you're making $4,000 a month, or that's what you said on papers that you will get paid $4,000 a month, you kind of work out the tax. So tax is, say, $1,600, for example. So you pay them $1,600, and they will file a tax for you, because they are not going to pay income tax from their pocket, right? So they will file a tax and do the payroll. So you are good for 1 month, and you can continue doing that. You pay them money, and they will process the payroll and do this. So either it's gonna be $16, like whatever tax money that you'll have to pay them every month, or you go back within 10 days, or become illegal if you don't go back, or you find a job within 10 days. So all this is kind of very, very, it's kind of very, very difficult. I kind of missed it, but alright. So, so stay away from fraud. It's illegal. It's not gonna help you.
Now keep left.
It will
at exit 38.
Push you back further, and if you get caught, which you will, it's just gonna make you like impossible to do anything in this country again, whether you stay legal in this country or you go back after getting deported or banned. So don't do that. Don't misuse the system. Just try harder, but try the legal way. you should always take the first step towards any direction. Make sure that first step is right. So
Now keep left at
I hope
exit 38.
it was something to think about, this video, something to
Proceed
give a
on this
second
freeway
thought,
for 3 miles.
especially if you ever thought of buying your way in by buying a H1B visa. Please don't do it. Peace.